Hi everyone, Nicole Spohr here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a couple of super fun gift card holders to share with you, combining some products from Simon Says Stamp and then some brand new products from My Favorite Things. You guys, if you have visited me here for a while, you know one of my very favorite things is to mix and match products to really just kind of extend the life of them. We're going to start by creating our card base. So we're going to be using the Simon Says Stamp Latte gift card slider. This was part of the Simon Says Stamp Stamptember release back on September 1st. Still available. This is one of Simon's products, so this will continue to be stocked. This is not an exclusive or anything like that. And what I love is it can be used at any time to create some awesome gift card holders, but we're going to create some holiday ones. I am a huge fan of gift card holders at the holidays, especially anytime though. And when I saw the new My Favorite Things October release, Merry and Bright die, I could not wait to create something with it. And so we're going to create these really fun mugs that have Merry and Bright on them. But first I wanted to create a card base. What I found worked really well for me was to die cut this from a standard side fold card base. This is some Simon Says Stamp Fog cardstock that I used to die cut this. You could even make it an opening card if you want to. I am not, but I am showing you how I created this so that it could be closed on the front and the back, so it creates more of a pocket kind of design. I didn't really want to put my mug onto a card base itself, so this is how I made it shut so it looks so nice on the back. We're also going to die cut two of the whipped topping piece from two pieces of smooth white cardstock. And I will tell you, to kind of not make it quite so thick, I used one 110-pound weight panel, that's the front, and one 80-pound panel. We're going to put that on the back. Then from the front panel, we are going to use the gift card slot that comes with the Latte gift card slider and die cut that from both of the front panels. We've also die cut the cinnamon sticks and the sprinkles that go on top from some Lawn Fawn chocolate bar cardstock. And then on our front panel, before we start assembling everything, because off camera I did do my die cutting to save us a little time. You can see I've laid out the Merry and Bright from My Favorite Things already. But I did die cut it off camera, but we're going to stamp some sentiments that are going to be hidden by a gift card. Part of the gift card will show, and in my sample, I know I'm using a Zappos gift card. I would probably make these coffee house gift card holders. I did not have any, and so I used what I had on hand. This is just a used gift card that I usually save for photos or photo shoots. I need to grab some coffee ones one of these days. So on our front little whipped panel that is the slider part, the part that comes out, we are going to add some stamping. And this is from another new product from Simon Says Stamp Stamptember September 1st release. It's called Circle Sentiments Christmas. I absolutely love this stamp set anyway. I really just kind of picked one that had the sentiments I liked. I thought Christmas wishes from our family worked really nice with the Merry and Bright decorated mug. Something really fun about this is I think that the mug would be a cute little decoration even on its own if you wanted to. You could tie a little string to it, maybe tie this whole thing to a package. It could almost be a tag, an additional little gift if you wanted to. Again, I am all about tags at Christmas time and gift card holders. I love all of this stuff. So this was kind of my first foray into that for the 2020 holiday season. And I'm really loving this little mug here. If you want to see more gift card holder type projects or tags or any of that stuff, please drop me a note. Let me know. I have done an event the last several years. I really kind of skipped last year. There were some things that went on. But if you want me to continue that event this year, I have every intention of doing so. But please drop me a note and tell me what kind of projects you'd like to see because I'm in the planning stages. Something I did for my sentiments on the slider is I stamped them in colorful ink because I really wanted them to match the feel of the die cut sentiment on the mug. We're using Simon Says Stamp Watermelon for the word Christmas, Green Apple for the word wishes, and Audrey Blue for From Our Family. Now, I stamped with too light of an ink to start with because I can't see that. I don't know. Can you guys see that? I tried stamping it twice and I couldn't see it. It's way, way too light. Did not match the way I thought it was going to. I should have got out my swatches. I did not, so lesson learned. I actually switched to Audrey Blue and that's going to show up so much better. And then we're just going to stamp that there. And again, when you place your gift card holder between those two little slots, it completely hides that. So you can handwrite a little message underneath, whatever you want to say, and that's going to be hidden as well. And then they can easily pull out the little slider here and remove their gift card or their gift card from the gift card holder. Now that we have our stamping done, it is assembly time. And you can keep in mind this step could be done for as many of these as you want to make. I only made 2 today, but I actually have lots of leftover letters from die cutting all of those different letters for the little rainbow, merry, and bright. So you could actually create a bunch if you wanted to. We're going to start by gluing the cinnamon sticks in place. This is going to be sandwiched between the 2 layers of the whipped cream slider, and part of the reason I wanted this to be super sturdy, and the other reason is I wanted to sandwich those cinnamon sticks so that they're not getting caught on the cup, and it's going to look a lot cleaner and nicer from the back. And I don't even think I showed you that. I probably should have, but same thing with the cup. I wanted it to have those 2 layers because I want to hide all of the working parts, I guess, as it were, and just have it be nice and clean. So there is our layers put together, the cinnamon sticks in between, and I'm going to show you how I close up the mug in a bit as well. Now, while I have the layers out, we're just going to take the little sprinkles, the little cinnamon here or on top, and just add those with a little dab of liquid glue. I'm using an embellishment wand to easily pick those up and pop those down in place. And look how fun that little detail is. It is a very simple thing, but it adds so much to the overall design. Let's go ahead and do the second one now. So again, I like to just kind of pop up those 2 little slots. It's going to make it a lot easier to slip the gift card holder under if they are just a tiny bit raised. And then when gluing the cinnamon sticks behind this layer, I tried to make sure and avoid that area, of course. And when I adhere the front and back of the whipped cream together, you want to avoid that as well. So definitely don't put glue over those slots because they will stick down in place. I'm going around them on the sides, in between them, anywhere like that, but just not over those gift card slots. And then just gonna secure those together. Add the rest of the sprinkles to this layer, and then it's going to be time to assemble the mug, which is definitely the star of the show. I know we've taken a lot of time with the gift card holder here, but this mug is the star of the show today. Probably my favorite product from the My Favorite Things release. There's a lot of great ones this month. And I am linking to the entire release on my blog post if you want to check all of that out. But is this very simple, merry, and bright? You guys probably, if you have visited here, you know I am a sucker for all things die cutting. I absolutely adore die cut anything, and this is such a cute little set, and it works so well on its own. It works great on these gift card holders. It works great on cards. I know I saw some samples on the My Favorite Things Instagram or their blog where they used it with some of the stamps from the release. It's just so good. I slipped the slider into my cup. I opened it up, and I'm using the slider as a guide because I'm taking some 1/8 inch double-sided tape and going around all of the edges. You can see where I have adhered it. That is going to ensure that the slider slides in and out. then what I like to do is I usually burnish the tape really good onto my cardstock, and then I'm taking the tip of my Spellbinders tool-in-one, that little sharp piercing tool. Any piercing tool you have like this will work. And I'm lifting up the double-sided tape backing. This helps keep my fingers out of that. And then I'm going to shut my card, and that's going to secure the front to the back. And looky here, we have a slider that works perfectly, plus the back of my gift card looks nice and clean. You could stamp to and from on here if you wanted to, or you could just maybe stamp a little, you know, handmade by, and then your name, whatever it might be. But you're left with this beautiful little mug. Then I'm taking liquid adhesive, and I found it really worked best to use some craft tweezers, but I'm going to spell out merry and bright. Now, the thing that I love the most about this is kind of the wonky letters, but you have in the Y, you can make Rudolph. Then there's a Santa hat, a snowman cap, top hat, and a flame, and those all work with the design. So the Rudolph is definitely the letter Y, and then the flame is for the dot on the letter I. You can pick where you want to put your Santa hat and your snowman top hat. I did the letter E and then the letter B just to kind of even it out, I guess. But totally up to you where you want to put those. So stinking cute. They add so much to this sentiment. I really, really love it. I die cut everything out of kind of a rainbow. We're doing a rainbow Christmas mug here. And I love the color. This is a super simple design. You could do this in any color combination you wanted to. You could stick to strictly holiday colors. You could do kind of a modern Christmas. Maybe you want to go very classic and do red, white, and black. Whatever that might be, I think it would look amazing. I did a little rainbow just for, like I said, I wanted it to be bright and very, very whimsical. And using some tweezers really helps kind of keep everything where I want it to go. You could die cut it and do an inlay if you wanted to. I don't really recommend it for this project because we have a slider. But if you were going to use this and maybe just use the mug on the front of a card, you could totally inlay it so that it is not popped up. It does fit on the front of this. That was another little happy accident because it's definitely not made to go with this. I love piecing together products from my stash with new things to make something completely original. So play around. You might even have some die cut sentiments at home. Maybe you picked up this Latte gift card slider. This, like I said, is not Christmas, you know, it's not screaming Christmas. You can use it for any time. I think that that's one of the things I love best about it. I can imagine doing some fun little Halloween mugs, Thanksgiving mug, maybe a little pumpkin pie kind of mug. You could also do Valentine's Day, any of the seasons, I think would be super, super cute. So there is the mug all finished up. And then of course, here is the mug. I'm going to just take that gift card holder I had, or gift card I had on hand, and slide it in. As I mentioned, I'd probably use one to a coffee shop, but very cute and fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for these Merry and Bright Latte gift card holders featuring My Favorite Things and Simon Says Stamp. The supplies I used to create these gift card holders are listed and linked below the video here on YouTube. Here's another video featuring die cutting that I think you might be interested in. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to never miss a new card making video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.